Have you ever heard of the Ghost Park? No, it's not its real name, but that's what the locals call it. Officially, it's just Riverside Park, a seemingly peaceful green space with walking trails and a beautiful lake. But this park holds a dark secret, a specific patch of land near the old willow tree that is almost perpetually shrouded in a thick, unnatural fog. It doesn't matter if it's a bright, sunny day, that one area remains misty, cold, and strangely silent. People have always said it feels ... wrong, and for good reason. Over the years, dozens of people have reportedly vanished there. They walk into the fog, and they just ... don't come out. The stories are the stuff of local legend, campfire tales told to spook teenagers. Most people dismiss them as urban myths, stories spun from the park's eerie atmosphere. But the disappearances are documented. Missing persons reports filed, searches conducted, but never any trace. It's as if the earth, or the fog itself, simply swallowed them whole. The authorities have cordoned off the area multiple times, citing geological instability or something equally mundane. But the barriers are always mysteriously torn down, and the legends persist. This brings us to Alex. Alex was a skeptic, a budding paranormal investigator, and a YouTuber trying to make a name for himself. He saw the Ghost Park legend as his big break. He believed there had to be a rational explanation for it all. A sinkhole, maybe toxic gas causing hallucinations, anything but supernatural forces? He was determined to be the one to solve the mystery once and for all. So, he announced his plan to his followers. He would walk into the heart of the fog, live streaming the entire experience, and debunk the myths. His followers were a mix of excited and terrified. Many pleaded with him not to go. They'd heard the stories, felt the genuine fear from the locals. "Don't do it, Alex," one comment reads. "Some things are better left alone." But Alex was resolute. He packed his gear, multiple cameras, environmental sensors, and of course his smartphone for the live stream. He wanted to document everything, to leave no stone unturned. His goal was to walk in, show everyone there was nothing to fear, and walk right back out, a hero to the rational world. The day he chose was overcast, which only added to the gloomy atmosphere. He started his stream from the park entrance, walking his viewers through his plan. He was confident, almost cocky, joking about ghosts and goblins. As he approached the fog patch, you could see the change in the environment. The air grew still, the birdsong stopped, and a chill set in that had nothing to do with the weather. The fog was just as they said, dense, white, and unnervingly self-contained. It swirled gently, like a living, breathing entity. "All right, guys, this is it," Alex said to his phone, his voice still steady. "Going in. If I'm not back in an hour, send pizza." He gave a thumbs up to the camera and took his first step into the mist. The live stream continued, but the picture immediately became hazy. All his viewers could see was a swirling gray void. His voice, however, came through clearly at first. He described the cold, the strange smell like wet earth and ozone, and the disorienting feeling of having no sense of direction. He kept talking, trying to keep his and his viewers' spirits up. He walked for what felt like an eternity, narrating his experience. The ground felt uneven, spongy. The silence was absolute, broken only by his own footsteps and his increasingly strained breathing. He admitted he couldn't see his own hand in front of his face. The cockiness was gone from his voice, replaced by a note of genuine unease. He kept checking his compass, which was spinning wildly. His GPS was dead. He was completely cut off. Then the stream started to glitch. The audio would cut in and out. Viewers could hear snippets of Alex's panicked voice. "Can't find the way back? It's all the same ... I hear something ... The sound he described wasn't a growl or a human voice, but a low, vibrating hum that seemed to come from everywhere at once. He started calling out, his voice echoing in a way that sounded unnatural, as if the space he was in was both massive and claustrophobic at the same time. Suddenly, a new sound emerged on the stream. A faint, rhythmic scraping, scrape ... scrape ... scrape. It was slow, deliberate, and getting closer. Alex fell silent, and his breathing became ragged. Viewers flooded the chat with messages of panic, telling him to run, to get out. "What is that?" He finally whispered, his voice trembling. "There's something in here with me." The scraping sound stopped. The The silence that followed was even more terrifying. Then a scream. A raw, blood-curdling scream of pure terror from Alex that was abruptly cut short. The live stream ended. Just like that, black screen. His followers were left in stunned silence, staring at their screens, the echo of that final scream still ringing in their ears. The authorities were immediately alerted. Search and rescue teams were dispatched, but they were hesitant to enter the fog. They searched the perimeter for days. They found nothing. Alex, like all the others, had vanished without a trace. The story could have ended there, another tragic addition to the Ghost Park legend. But a week later, something was found. A park ranger, doing a routine check of the area, found a smartphone lying on the grass, just a few feet from the edge of the fog bank. It was caked in mud, but miraculously undamaged. It was Alex's phone. The police took the phone into evidence, hoping it would hold the key to his disappearance. They managed to access its internal memory. The live stream file was corrupted, ending at the same point everyone had witnessed. But there was another file. A video that hadn't been streamed. It had been recorded directly to the phone's memory, starting just seconds after the live stream cut out. This was Alex's final recording. The video is short, only about 45 seconds long. It's chaotic and shaky. The screen is mostly gray fog, but you can hear Alex's desperate, gasping breaths. He's clearly running, stumbling through the mist. The scraping sound is back, louder now, and faster, as if it's right behind him. He risks a glance back. For a split second, the camera whips around. And in that fleeting moment, something is visible in the fog. It's not clear. It's a silhouette, a distortion in the mist. It's tall, unnaturally thin, with limbs that seem too long for its body. It has no discernible features, just a vague, humanoid shape made of shadow and fog. It moves with a jerky, unnatural gait, closing the distance with terrifying speed. Alex whimpers, a sound of utter despair, and turns the camera back forward. He runs for another 10 seconds, the scraping sound now deafeningly close. He trips and falls. The phone flies from his hand, landing on the ground with the camera pointing straight up. For a moment, all you see is the swirling gray canopy of fog. Then, the dark figure looms over the camera, filling the entire frame. It bends down. The last thing the recording captures is a long, shadowy hand with impossibly long fingers reaching directly for the lens. For Alex, then the video cuts to black. The phone was found outside the fog. The video shows him being grabbed inside the fog. How did the phone get out? Did the entity throw it out? Was it a warning? A trophy? The police never officially released the video, but it was leaked online, where it became a viral sensation for all the wrong reasons. It's grainy, it's terrifying, and it's the last testament of the man who walked into the fog. The park is now permanently closed, fenced off with concrete and barbed wire. But sometimes, on quiet nights, people who live nearby say they can still hear a faint scraping sound coming from beyond the trees. Thanks for watching. If you're fascinated by mysteries like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Stay safe out there.